Here are the top 5 most subtle signs of psychopathy. Psychopaths can be extremely dangerous and violent people, but seemingly very charming and charismatic when you're first getting to know them. They have to be seemingly charming and fun at first in order to lure in victims to get what they want, which is power and control. The first subtle sign you're going to see of a psychopath is that they are very promiscuous. Psychopaths will cycle through different sexual partners because they don't put value into sex. They see it as a power tool rather than an intimate act. They'll have tons of partners and they will hide that fact if they don't think it's going to benefit their reputation. The second sign you're going to see is pathological lying. Psychopaths live in a giant web of lies, and they have to lie about really weird, seemingly small things because that's covering up this other lie, which leads to this lie. It's all lies. Third is you're going to see Machiavellian tendencies. They can turn on the charm whenever they need to in order to gain power, but it is in a way that is very conniving and plotted. They're charismatic in order to get something out of people. They'll have no problem getting up and giving an impromptu toast to 300 people so that their charity wins in the bid for most money. So in that situation, they are using their psychopathic traits for good. However, they're not doing it because they care about the charity. They're doing it because they want to win. They will charm someone's socks off who can help them get ahead later. They're thinking 4 steps ahead. Number 4 is even if they know a bunch about you, you realize you don't know anything about them or their childhood. They will lie about their childhood or not bring it up at all, a lot of times because there was some kind of horrific trauma that they're in denial about. They will deny certain abusive things happened or just completely rewrite the narrative. And you just can't get close to them no matter how much you try. An example of this, years ago I knew a psychopath in a casual setting. I didn't know it at the time, but in hindsight, yeah. And I was talking to him about his father who he was close with, and he had suddenly passed away from cancer. And I said, "I'm so sorry, that's awful. What kind of cancer was it?" And he didn't know. He's like, "Oh, maybe it was liver or kidney," or I thought that is so odd not to know that information about your father. The last one is that their emotions are not going to seem genuine. Their smile's not going to reach their eyes. They're going to be telling you that they're so sorry for your loss, but it doesn't look on their face like they actually are sorry. If they see you crying and sobbing, they might actually get a little bit irked by that, or they're not showing any compassion towards you in that moment. If you need help escaping what you think might be a psychopath, you should absolutely get away from that person, and you can email me for coaching. My email's in my bio.